Hello there. Well, it's another afternoon in paradise here at the Weatherford Music Academy, and I'm going to do a pre-recorded video today on how to properly start a song, how to properly start a note on any wind instrument. Now, I've got my flute with me today, but this would apply no matter what instrument it is that you put wind into. The recorder, everything I'm going to show you today is going to apply to any woodwind instrument, clarinet, saxophone. It will apply to any brass instrument too. The trumpet, the French horn, the trombone, the tuba. And really, it applies to percussion and piano and ukulele and guitar also to an extent. Now, what we're going to talk about first is posture, because posture is very important to playing. And you can see that it's hard to have this serious conversation with you right now with my pom-pom ears, because it's July 4th week here at the Weatherford Music Academy when I'm recording this video. However, we have fun here, so I'm going to leave them on. I was thinking, should I take them off? And I thought, nah. You know, we're just living on a prayer right now. So that's the way it's going to be. So, talking about breathing before you start a note, breathing before you sing a note. It's real important that you take a belly breath. Whether it's a flute, like I said, any of these instruments, you have to take the same type of air in. Your feet need to be flat on the floor, and whether you're sitting or standing should not matter from the waist up. Because from the waist up, regardless of whatever instrument you're playing, you should be sitting straight, always, your back straight, not touching the back of a chair. It's as if you were sitting like on a little stool that didn't have a back at all, like, or a piano bench with no back. Your back should not be affected by any of that. If you're standing from the waist up, you still should be standing straight, whether you're singing or playing a wind instrument. Belly breaths are real important. I'm going to call it that because that's a good way to relate to it. And, you know, in all my college courses and going to school and going to graduate school, they had all this scientific mumbo-jumbo about the diaphragm. And I'm going, I can't see inside my stomach. I can't see inside where my lungs are. I can't see inside where all these parts in your vocal cords are. But I know where my belly breath is coming from. It's a support system here. And it doesn't matter what size you are either. You can be a little bitty. You can be a little bit fluffy like I currently am. It doesn't matter. Your insides are the same when you take that breath. You're going to expand. And when you get rid of that air, you get rid of all that air. When you do it with an instrument, I freaked a kid out yesterday. I held an instrument note like for 40 seconds, and they were like, I said, let's time it. You know, and I put the timer on, and the kid held theirs for like 2 seconds. And I said, let's see what I can do. And it was like 40 seconds. They were like, oh my gosh. You know, it's because I take a deep belly breath. So I had the child do a deep breath, couple of breaths, roll your shoulders, do it again. And lo and behold, that kid went from 2 seconds to 8.5 seconds in one try. So, yeah, it makes a big difference when you deep breathe from the belly. Okay, so breathing in, exercise. This is exercise number 1. In for 4, out for 4. In, out. Now, I'll do a bunch of different videos on breathing. It's called Breathing Gym. Right now, I'm not going to do any more of the breathing right now. I'm just going to show you how it applies to when you play your instrument. Now, first of all, starting a song, whether it's for singing in a show, singing in the recital, I got to sing at school, or I've got to play my instrument in the band. The breathing is the same. The setup's the same. You should be still. You should be all wiggly, twitchy right before you sing your song. And just slap your flute up to your face and start playing, or slap your trumpet up. You could chip a tooth, first of all, or you might not be in the right position. Make sure you're in the right position. Then you freeze. Then you take that belly breath. Then you play. If you're singing, same application. You freeze. Then maybe there's a playing introduction. Patsy Cline. Sweet dreams of you. Okay, so that's how you'd start that. Or use the flute. Big breath. Didn't think of a particular song, I just did something. But all the notes were pretty solid, right? That's because I didn't go, you know, and then it's not in the right spot. I see so many kids do that. Oh, I'll be judging solo and ensemble contests. It's a delight to meet you. What are you playing today? I'm gonna play boxer today. And then they like run in the room and throw the music on the stand. Okay. And then it's like half the notes don't even come out and they're all wiggly. And I'll just go, stop, roll your shoulders, breathe, put your flute up, don't move, start it again. Hey, and then we'll have a talk later, you know, when you're done. Hey, how'd you feel about that, you know? I'm not going to judge that first one, by the way. I'm going to judge you on your overall performance. Congratulations, you know, or better luck next time, however it turns out, you know, when I judge those contests, I got to say. You never know what's going to walk in the room. But as far as talking about starting notes, not starting notes, you know, whatever, starting the correct way is what I'm getting at. You have to think, look at the music, or if you have the music memorized, look at the music inside your brain. What is the first note? Is it a high note or is it a low note? You know, when you're going to sing, does it start on a fast intro? Does it start on a high note, medium range note, low note? How are your fingers shaped when you're playing the ukulele on that first note? Yeah, Mr. Kitty, what's the first note? Let's see, we're going to play some song. What is the first note? Should we breathe? Of course we should. Let's see. Let me think of a song. Okay. Am I holding my breath? No. If I do, it might fall out, you know, or you might be working on Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. I had to think about the tempo before I started, even me. And that's a song that should come so naturally to people. It does. But if you just throw your instrument out, oh my gosh, it's twinkle time. Yeah, you might not even know where you are. What's a chord? Think first. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Makes a big difference on your overall presentation. You being relaxed when you perform, and the audience going, that was really nice. They sounded like they really had it together. That was a good performance.